Hey there, it's Lauren. So you're receiving this video because you asked, what is coaching? What is it that you exactly do every day? And this is my way of just being able to share with you a little bit more personally so you can see my face, hear my voice, see that I'm a real person, and hear how this opportunity has affected me, my family, and so many others. So really quickly, I became a coach 3.5 years ago. It was at a time in my family's life where we thought we were moving, and so I gave up my job. I was a music teacher, and I had to say, hey guys, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't know when we're going to be moving, and I can't stay because the students, that wouldn't be fair to my students. So my husband came home from deployment and said, change of plans, we're not moving. And I thought, oh no, I don't have a job, and I need help, and I'm going to go nuts. And my family thought, you need to find something to do because you're going to make us all crazy. So a couple days later, I was on Facebook, and a friend of mine was posting from Beachbody's National Convention Summit and talking about transformations, lives changed, getting out of debt, being able to do something with a community of like-minded people, being fulfilled, doing something bigger than themselves, being other-focused. And I thought that is something I could definitely get behind. I love fitness anyway. I haven't always been fit. In fact, I was obese as a child and then changed my diet and fell into the downward spiral of anorexia. And it's taken me a long time to get out of that, but Beachbody has really helped, and I'll share how in a little bit. So I knew I was supposed to be a part of this event, and I drove there that next day, which is crazy, after becoming a coach, and for 24 hours, I was doing live workouts with celebrity trainers I'd seen on my TV. I was with people who were just the most inspiring, encouraging people I'd ever been around. No negativity, just being around people that had so much energy and so many incredible stories and had such goals for themselves, but also had goals to help and reach other people. That was really amazing. In fact, one lady said, your mouth is hanging on the floor. Like, I feel like you've either cried or your mouth's been hanging open the entire time. That was because I was floored. I'd never been a part of something that felt so right. But I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I just knew I was supposed to be there. So I left that event and I started sharing. I had people in mind, people who I'd talked to, people I'd met at the gym, people who had asked me, how do I get started running? How do I fill in the blank? I'm tired. I don't know how to even begin. I have goals to get past this point. Stuff like that. And so I started writing down names of people I wanted to contact. Friends, family, yes, but people that I might not have known very well, that we just had a casual conversation, but it was about fitness or nutrition, about energy, about fatigue, any number of things, guys. You understand what I'm saying. So, and I started inviting. I had a program I was working on called Brazil Butt Lift because as a runner, I was weak in my glutes and hips. That was a real issue for me, and I knew that I needed to strengthen them, but as a mom of two with a husband who keeps deploying, I wasn't really sure how to use those machines at the gym. I was pretty intimidated. So I needed something that was dummy proof, something I could follow every day and would get me the results I needed. It did. And other people noticed, and they wanted to know, what is she doing? How is she getting faster? How is she stronger in her running? That whole thing about cross training, right? So I was able to share with people because of my personal experience. That's when it started to make sense. We get to get together with people. We share what we're going through. We understand that everybody has a story. We can empathize with them, and we can then form groups of accountability, encouragement, and help people get through or over that plateau or get further in a program than they've ever gotten before. That's what coaching is. And that was my first experience with coaching, was this change in myself. Well, then I got injured. I tore my soleus and my Achilles. Ow. Couldn't run. And so I turned to weight training, which I'd never done before, but a Beachbody program was there for me, and I just did it every day. I didn't have to aggravate that Achilles or that soleus, that calf muscle. Sorry, there's like fuzz flying around in my house, and it's itchy. I focused on weights. I saw such drastic change in my body. but I'd already signed up for a race and it was coming up in 3 months. So I knew I had 3 months to either give a thumbs up or a thumbs down from my PT and my doctor. And I was good, and I only ran when they said I could, when they thought my Achilles was good, and I did weight training on the side and yoga and stretching. When race day came, I was faster than ever. I was stronger, I had more endurance, I recovered quicker, and I didn't have that pain, that like muscle soreness that you usually get after pushing yourself on a run. And then I saw the value of cross-training once again, and I got to share that with people along the way. So that's how a coach is able to share personal experiences, be in a group with other people, and just share the journey. You know, we don't have to be experts. We don't have to have a bunch of certifications. Those help. They add credibility and knowledge to you, but it's that passion. It's having that back and forth relationship with others. So, what about Shakeology? Let me tell you, a lot of this happened, and it was just really how God's timing worked. I had just found out that I had so many food allergies. I can't even, the list is ridiculous, honestly. So I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I had to take those foods out. The next week, I was a Beachbody coach. I tried Shakeology, and I didn't love it. I mixed it wrong. I shook it up. I didn't put it in a blender. I wasn't quite sure what to do. I put banana. Oops, allergic to banana. It was a trial by fire, trial and error. I found the way I liked it. But the thing was, after 3 days of Shakeology, the painful digestion I dealt with for years was gone. The bloating I'd experienced from eating foods I was allergic to was gone. And I was filled with vegan proteins, probiotics, prebiotics, adaptogens, antioxidants, foods you can find all over the world in their natural state. And I was so full of energy without coffee. I quit coffee and caffeine and sodas cold turkey. Never had a headache. It was like my body was screaming out for something. It was screaming out for nutrition. And I was starving it of that by going to Starbucks 3 times a day and spending $12. I actually saved money with Shakeology at $3.62 a day. That's crazy to me. And I'm getting more nutrition and I'm saving money and it's on the go and I can travel with it and it's helped my hair and it's helped my skin. Yeah, I'm kind of proof that the products work. So you have the programs, you have Shakeology, but what about the family? What about the network? What about my team? Why would you want to join that? It's a family. It's composed mostly of women, of moms. We understand what it's like to raise kids and try to work out and plan meals and build a business and help our families and also want time for ourselves and also want to be with other women and also want to build something that is uniquely ours that helps other people. So I will say I've never been a businesswoman. I've never even tried anything businessy. I think I'm pretty creative. I like to paint, and a lot of people had said, oh, you should make that and sell it. Oh, you should make that and sell it. I don't like to sell things, but if I share with you something that works for me, that's a whole different story because I'm telling my story. That's what's really cool is I get to tell how this has impacted my family and impacted so many other families, and that's the thing that resonates. That's the thing that makes a difference. So we started with me, just me. And by sharing and helping people not only lose weight, but inches, but have some pretty miraculous things happen, like losing the baby weight to get pregnant, losing the weight to get pregnant, and then having that built up, that strength for after the baby, so it all springs back. And then helping people who had been kind of at a plateau lose weight that they never thought they could, find strength they didn't know they had, and slim down when nothing else had worked for them. It was that combination of a proven plan, nutrition, and support. The magic. That's the magic. So our team grew very quickly because we're just that cool. Because it's fun to share. Because we were reaching out and genuinely sharing and caring for other people. And saying, join me. You know what? This is easy. We get to do this with each other for a living. And then when you get to see that your paycheck covers both of your car payments, that's a huge deal. That's when it really clicked for my husband. He was like, oh, she's going to do this little thing and it's going to be fun. And then he realized that what I was doing was not only fulfilling a need in me and a passion that I had and a purpose that I knew I was called to, It was helping our family. It was getting rid of debt. It was helping us have savings. It was helping us pay for college. It was helping pay for cars. Stuff like that. That's when it really started to make sense to him. That's when it started to mean even more to me. Because the time I was putting in to learn how to do this, to personally develop myself through reading and, just figuring out what kind of leader I am and realizing that I do have a purpose and I do have passion and I do want to share that with other people and diving into books that help me pull that out of myself. Well, it's been pretty fulfilling. So our team is named Thrive, to succeed despite of and because of your circumstances. That kind of comes from my eating disorder past because I let it define me for way too long. And that has been something that I've grown through with programs like 21 Day Fix. Those little color-coded containers have done more for people than you will possibly ever be able to imagine. For me, it showed me I wasn't eating enough and I wasn't fueling my body. That's why I wasn't seeing results. So instead of starving myself and being so frustrated with the fact that my body wasn't changing, I learned to feed it. I learned that food is not evil. I just needed to appreciate it and understand its purpose, fuel. And it needs to be purposeful to your workout. And so when those two are together, you're not only fueled, but you're fulfilled. And your workouts mean something because they are changing you as you're fueling yourself. So, back to my team. Our little team of misfits like to call ourselves the Bad News Bears because at the helm, I honestly was a little lost when I got started. I was just sharing my passion. We very quickly became one of the top teams in the company, and we've stayed there. I'm one of the highest ranking coaches in the entire network. I've been asked to speak multiple times. I've traveled to speak, to just share my heart. The way this business has changed me, my family, and so many others, allowing them to come home from jobs and be with their kids, allowing them to goal set and dream big, and then see those dreams accomplished. Not only that, they're better physically, financially, spiritually than ever before, and they're paying it forward to other people. So, a Beachbody coach is a normal person, not someone who's perfect. They have flaws. They cheat on their meals. Might have a piece of cake. Might have a glass of wine. But they understand balance. And they understand that when you invest in someone else, you're not only helping them, you're filling yourself up too. So our team has training. We have all the tools to help you get started. We have everything you need to set a strong foundation for a business. But then it's what you do with it. It's your business. It's your dream. It's your goals. It's your why. Why are you a coach? To help your family, to help yourself, to help loved ones, to show what's possible, to leave a legacy for your daughter. Whatever it is, you can achieve it. And I believe that now because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in my life and in so many other lives. That's what makes this job so precious. It is a team effort. It's us coming together and planning fun things like retreats that I'm hosting in April. It's coming together and meeting up at Summit and sitting together and cheering for one another and celebrating the success of a team or of an individual who set a huge goal and achieved it. It's going to trainings like leadership in Santa Monica this year, and goodness, being able to network with other amazing people and work out live with some pretty awesome trainers and get spoiled by the company because it happens. Next year, the trip is to Punta Cana, and you can earn that by helping people. I didn't understand that until I did it myself. Just doing the basic things. They said, oh, you won a trip to, or you earned a trip to Disney. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Fully paid, room. Oh, and here's a debit card for some Disney cash. My husband and I got to go to Disney. It was amazing. And since then, we've earned every other trip that Beachbody has offered and the top 10 trip to Italy. That was amazing. But even more amazing was being able to take my husband back to Europe and do something just us. All possible because of the first step. I asked, what are you doing? Where are you? What are you up to? What is this summit? What is this thing you're doing? And someone invited me and said, you should come check it out. And I knew I was supposed to be a part of it, and so I jumped. That's what this is for you. You're asking about coaching, and I'm letting you know this is what coaching is. Now, if you have questions, I would love to talk to you. I would love for you to fill out the form you'll see below and click on the button below that says, yes, I'd like to talk. And we can go from there. Maybe you have more questions. Maybe all of your questions were answered right here in this video. But nevertheless, I just wanted to say hello. I wanted to take a little bit of time for you to get to know me and hear my heart and hear more about Beachbody coaching. So I look forward to meeting you, and I cannot wait for you to start this journey with us. So have a blessed day.